told you we was giving you the okay back today to make a way. He gonna die today. Oh yeah, man, what's going down? It's your boy SoufWessDes, man. You know where I'm at with it, man. I'm tapped in with OakA.
Diamonds in my chain, that boy Ricky did me right. I put gas up in.
All right, man. So shit, let's get right into it. We're here with SoufWessDes, King Energy, man. What's good? How you doing?
Man, you know me, so boogie, man. Better than no boogie.
On me, for sure. I see you, man. You've been making some noise, been throwing shows and parties and stuff. How? Dropping songs. I mean, I've been asking people how the pandemic's calming down, but I feel like it didn't really slow you down at all, really.
Shit, I really feel like I've been coasting through the pandemic. I ain't really did just too much. Like, I feel like I should have done more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm playing catch up. That's how I feel personally. I feel like I'm playing from behind, trying to catch up with what's going on. But I mean, other people may view it different. I'm hard on myself.
Yeah, I just feel like compared to a lot of people just completely cut shit and wasn't doing anything for a long time, and I feel like I didn't really see that from you.
They wasn't doing nothing before either.
That's true.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true.
So, like for me, I feel like shit. I just gotta stay consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just gotta stay consistent with what's going on, but at the same time, like, I feel good too because I've been helping the artists around me. You feel me? Like, it ain't just about me. Bigger than that. So.
Mm-hmm. I want to get into that a little bit later. I kind of just want to start from the beginning as far as like, you're from Houston, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
H-Town.
So you born and raised there?
Born and raised. I've been there all my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so, I mean, we kind of talked about it already. What brought you to Oklahoma?
What brought me to Oklahoma was a second chance, really. I was messing up back home. I got kicked out of school, ended up having a son, and I had linked up with one of my partners who played football at a small school in Oklahoma. He talked to the coach and was just like, just giving him a chance and trying to change, whatever. Boom, came up to, like, in the Panhandle, came up there, hated it, bro. Like, the closest Walmart, this fast food spot was like 10, 12 miles away. I'm from the city, so I hated it. And I had hit my partner up, who actually went to OU, and asked him to see, he's like, man, what can I do to get into OU? I done came down and visited a couple times before, but you know what I'm saying? I asked him, like, what could I do to get into OU? And they ended up helping me get into school, and help me apply. And I ended up getting accepted. And then shit, the rest was history after that. So I left that little school I was at.
You were in Alva or Panhandle or
yeah,
what?
I was in the Panhandle.
Okay.
I was in the
Panhandle
Panhandle.
State?
Yep.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I had to get up out of there.
Yeah.
I had to get up out of there.
I feel you, especially you coming from Houston, that's a big change of scene.
Big deal. Like, I'm talking about it. I seen it, but I heard about it before, but I never seen the town like shut down when the lights go. When the sun go down, the town shut down. Like, that shit was crazy to me. And the town wasn't no bigger than probably this apartment complex. Straight up.
Yeah, for sure. So you were playing football in college?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then so at what point were you always rapping? Was music always something you were interested in?
I mean, I just listened to music. Music wasn't even on my mind to do. I was more on some, I'm going to make it to the league type deal, but then I was just on some, I just want to be rich and I want to just get some money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, rapping wasn't in my future at all.
Okay. What position you were playing? I should ask you that.
I played slot and running back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I played slot and running back. Then when I first came in, I was playing. I was playing slot and running back. I didn't play defense in college.
Okay. I was just curious on my own shit, but so
I played slot and running back.
As far as you say, you get to OU. Is that when you start getting into music?
Man, no shit. When I got to OU, I was just throwing parties. I pledged. I was on some other shit. I was fucking with females. You know what I'm saying? I was just on some get some money shit, selling weed, you feel me? Just the man around town type deal. That's what I was on. Music wasn't even in, it was just something that I listened to. Then how I ended up getting involved with the music. Oh, well, let you ask your next question.
No, that was, how I
ended up getting involved with the music is my little cousin ended up moving up here. And then my man's Fresher Bam, who from Lawton, you feel me? He do music, he cold. Him and my cousin started rapping together, you feel me? They started rapping together, they was doing that little rap thing. So then I was like, well shit, if y'all gonna rap, I'll manage y'all, you feel me? I got some money, I'm the man around town with the weed right now. You feel me? I got some money. I invest some money into y'all, like not even knowing like no direction or nothing. Like all we had was a living room and some music and nothing else. Like let us tell it we was them niggas because we sold the weed.
Yeah.
Everybody was coming to us to get the weed. You feel me? But then shit. So I was like, shit, I'll manage y'all niggas. Like we'll figure this shit out with Woo Bang Bang. And then it went from there.
Okay, so how long were you doing that before you decided that you should be the guy that was rapping?
I was managing them probably for like a year or two, maybe. Yeah, for sure. Like a year or two, then they all went to jail. I ended up having 3 artists. All 3 of them went to jail. You feel me? But all of them was talented than a motherfucker though. I can't hold nothing back from them. Like rap circles around me to this day, probably still. But I just knew that I had the work ethic though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew that my work ethic was really gonna shine. Like, hey, this is it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is what you gotta do to get here. But they just felt like they had the talent. They knew they had some hoes that was on their dick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So in their mind, they felt like they was already on.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel like a lot of sports or rapping or whatever, I feel like people just get complacent or whatever and get wrapped up in whatever they get wrapped up in.
When you good at it,
throw a lot of potential away.
Yeah, but when you good at it where you at, you feel me? Like, it kind of can sometimes go to your head. Like if you the biggest where you at, or like everybody know that you can freestyle, you can rap, all this other stuff, and people want to hear you rap and shit like that. Sometimes that shit go to your head, then you make you think that you bigger than what you is, and then like it's just nothing but a little humble pie that you get.
Okay, so they're in jail. You just were like, I got all this equipment, I might as well figure out.
Yeah, so I was like, man, you know, I done spent this money. You feel me? I done spent all this money or whatever, putting into their music and shit like that. I got a couple beats laying around. I was in Cali. I was fucking with the plug. You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling him about my artists and shit, cause he had like a whole little studio set up and everything. Like all that shit, like it just kind of all came together. Like he had the bowls or whatever, but that nigga had like studio equipment. Like he had all this shit, and I was just freestyling and shit with him. He was like, "Bro, you nice." I was like, "Man, shit, chill out." Like, you know, I'm just playing around type deal.
Yeah.
And then I got on the plane and he gave me a beat. And I got on the plane and I just wrote like a little song to it, you feel me? And I was like, man, I think I'm a rap, but I was so nervous to tell other people besides myself that I was gonna rap, because I was just a goofy guy, you feel me? I didn't think people were gonna really take me serious doing this shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I feel like I feel like usually managers are more like behind the scenes type of people, and obviously I never met you, but just following you on social media and shit, you seem like a big personality. So that was kind of surprising to me that you weren't.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like that's me before this music shit. Like I'ma be me, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm big on getting the laughs, you feel me? Like we finna laugh, we finna hang out, we finna, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We finna do all this shit. Like I'm not just always, all right, I'm gonna be stern, I'm gonna be serious all the time. Nah, we finna laugh, we finna have fun.
Okay, so you just start rapping it. Where are you taking influences from? Are you just
shit, just like the people around me, the struggle, you feel me? Just like listening to music that I already listened to, you know what I'm saying? And shit, really. Like, but mainly like the people around me and the things that I live every day.
So do you, I mean, obviously you can hear like the Texas in your music and your just the way you talk and everything. Is that something that you feel like really like you got a lot from? Anybody in Texas in particular that you feel like?
I think everybody that I listened to growing up in Texas has somehow influenced me some way, but I just don't look at like really like other people like that as big influences. I don't get caught up in that type of stuff, honestly.
Okay.
And I might be weird for that, but I mean, it just be, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like I just find motivation in everything. Like even the losses, especially the losses and shit that I take. You feel me? That's what influenced me. Like I don't like that feeling. I don't want that feeling again.
Okay. And this, so if you could have 3 collaborations with any artist, who would you pick?
Famous?
Anybody.
Ooh.
Is anybody you feel like you could get some in, make something dope with?
I think I can make some dope music with I probably can make some dope music with like Lil Baby or somebody, Pee Wee Longway type deal. But really, I want to work with like more female artists, probably like, you know what I'm saying, like Summer Walker or somebody, you know what I'm saying, Alicia Keys type deal, like on some other shit, Erykah Badu, but on some chill shit. But like for the most part, I probably want to work with Thug too though. Like I think that's like one of my big artists that I listen to. Like I just fuck with him. I don't even know half the time what he's saying.
Yeah, nobody really does. It just sounds good. Like,
yeah, it sounds good. Huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so at what point did you feel like? I mean, I feel like a lot of people rap here and there, and like you said, you just wanted to try it out. So at what point did you feel like I need to kind of put a little more effort into this and push it a little more?
Shit, really out the gate. Honestly, like because I was so adamant on proving to my artists that I could do this shit and I can make it further than y'all without, you know, because I have the work ethic. Y'all can have the talent all you want, but I got the work ethic.
Okay, and then so are you still in college when all this is going on?
No, I had already graduated.
Okay.
I already graduated. That was another reason why too I didn't really want people to know that I was doing music, because I was like, I already graduated. Like I'm older, you know what I'm saying? Like people gonna laugh at me probably. I was just thinking too deep. Yeah. Sometimes I be thinking too deep into shit, and I'll fuck around and trick myself out of it.
Okay. So then you said in college, I don't remember if this was on camera even, you said in college you were throwing a lot of parties and stuff?
Yeah, I used to run this motherfucker. Like Norman, Nompton, whatever the niggas want to call it now. Bro, we had this bitch sold up, bro. Sold up, all the big parties, on campus, off campus. We was throwing all them motherfuckers, like, bro, they was, like, when they brought on, like, YG and all that shit, bro, they hit me up to host the events. Like, no bullshit. Yeah. Like, we had this bitch rolling. Like, this motherfucker was like, that's like what niggas start saying Zoovie. Like, bro, this shit was a zoo every time we threw parties, like, wall to wall. Like, it wasn't even no, like, capacity shit. Like, we had 4-5 security guards, bro, and 1,000 people in that motherfucking venue. Yeah. Packed out, the floor sweating, the equipment sweating. Like, bro, we were getting that chicken, though. Yeah. For sure.
And then so like I've noticed that you like to you've thrown a few shows and do stuff. You did something recently for your birthday. Do you feel like that just was like natural for you to just carry over?
Yeah, cause I don't want to wait on no man. I don't want to wait on somebody else to book me. I can book myself and make all the money. You feel me? 3,000-4,000, 5,000. You feel me? Like I can make all the chicken. Yeah. I'm not waiting on nobody. I can still make it big. I can make it bigger than what you were gonna make it, cause I know what I'm gonna do with my money too. But then like when other people book me, they like, you know, shit, I need you to bring that same intensity, but shit, you gotta match it though. Yeah. Like that's the other thing. Like you can't expect me to do your event like my event. You feel me? But you gotta have that same mindset of applying that pressure, cause I know me and mine's gonna apply that pressure. And I can stay on top of what they doing too. Like, hey, bro, make sure y'all post a flyer, make sure we doing this, woo. Like, other than that, when you booking me shit, you know what I'm saying? You booking me to show up to do what I do on the stage. You want to pay me for that promotion, you feel me? You got to book my team on the promotion. And they got their own fee. Like, I used to always want to cut deals with people and shit like that, but I be realizing, like, I mean, some people I fuck with, you feel me? And they show me love, like, they pay me what I want. But other than that, like, bro, shit, I ain't showing no love. I ain't cutting no deals. I don't feel no sympathy, sorrows for nothing. Because like I said, I can go do my own event. I can do my own event every month and do what I do.
Yeah. One thing I've always tried to, like, take into account, I'm sure you know who Charlamagne is, but I listen to his podcast a lot, and he said, you either work for free or for full price and don't ever take a discount. Like, that made a lot of sense to me. Like, if you fuck with somebody, fuck with them, but don't take a discount, because they're not gonna value like fully what you're doing. So
for sure.
I wanted to talk about like two of the most recent events you've thrown. We talked to Barbie a little bit about the Big Show, and Baby K a little bit too. I think he wasn't really performing quite as much, but just kind of talk about mid-pandemic, what the thought process was. Like, I'm gonna throw a show.
Well, really and truly, that shit was supposed to happen in April, the pandemic came down in the middle of March, and we had put it out like that week of the pandemic shit actually happened, and we had already sold damn near 100 tickets. Like, boom, like we were pumping, they were fucking with it. Like, I had already had this in mind that this was what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a show because I haven't did one in a while, and I wanted to also give the same opportunity to other artists in the city, you feel me? And I was like, shit, let's call it the big show. And at first, some people didn't even like it. They didn't like the name, you feel me? But then, as it came around to it, you see how big it was. It was the talk of the town.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially as far as like independent artists and shit go, like motherfuckers was calling left and right trying to get on the show. You feel me? And then that shit weird too. Like you call and get on the show, but then you don't show up to support the show. That shit chicken to me. You know what I mean? But to each his own. You feel me? I'm not gonna. I'm personally not gonna cry about it because at the end of the day, you gonna call me again to get on the next event like they did to get on the last event.
Yeah.
It just always happens.
So, were you apprehensive at all just about rescheduling it? Or you just knew you were confident in the fact that it was gonna do well?
The first time, I was like, man, we need to figure out what we need to do. I was kind of pissed because I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to reschedule, but then that's when, like, at the end of March, that's when they shut us down completely. You feel me? Oh, pick. Oh, stiffed on the shit out of Zeke. They getting 6 out of this, huh? Oh, man, they got 6 out of that. And he stiffed on the shit out of Zeke. I'm sorry, you got to keep that in the interview because I don't fuck with the Cowboys.
We're going to cut it because I'm a Cowboys fan.
No, but the last time that we booked it, when we booked it in July, I knew we weren't going to change it because I knew how big it was going to be. Like, but what was crazy is, like, it didn't go crazy until the week of. That's when motherfuckers was calling left and right, trying to get tickets, seeing what was up, what's the move, what's the play, can they get in? Oh man, that shit was crazy. But then what was also crazy is that, like, midway, I think, like at the beginning of July, because it was like July 12th, the beginning of July, I had made a post and was like, man, I'm gonna put 2 young artists on that's under 18. Bro, I had them to 2,000 comments from kids in the city, you feel me, tagging their partners, tagging their friends. Bro, that shit went up. I'm like, okay, so they know who I am. You feel me? So I just gotta keep it on them, like keep it on the younger people too, so they know who I am, they know where to come. Like they fuck with me too, but I need more of them, though. Cause they the boss.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like on the internet shit, the young people are.
They buying.
Yeah, for sure.
Older people want a discount, cause they really don't be having.
Yeah.
They really don't be having no paper like that, so they be wanting a discount. But most of the time, people who have, you know, they're gonna pay the fee.
And then, so you talked about, you like alluded to it a little bit. The next one, you just did something for your birthday, right? Mm-hmm. So talk about that, just as far as like.
Man, truth be told, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Initially, I was like, I wanted to book Ari. I wanted to book Ari for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, I know I'm gonna get my chicken with that, but she just wanted that bag. You feel me? And I'm like, you know, I know Oklahoma City. You feel me? And I was like, man, I had hit bro up. I had Wayne. I'm like, man, what about Gang Time June, bro? He's like, green. That's gonna go. You feel me? Like his buzz was already growing a little bit. You know, I mean not a little bit, but his buzz was growing. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's book June. Book bro, and you seen the videos, you seen the pictures, you seen how packed it was. Sardines in that motherfucker. Like, even like with the big show, to go back on that, bro, we did 300 plus people. Like, ain't no local show doing that out here. You ain't seen, I don't know if you came to the big show or you heard, but yeah, bro, 300 plus people. We had food trucks. We was jumping out there, but same with the little concert for my birthday. 600 people.
Yeah. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So the streets in the city fucking with me.
For sure.
You feel me? They fucking with me the long way, bro. So I like to give back to them too. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be doing shit all the time, like myself, to where I can kind of have a little bit of control, a little bit of it, so that way I can look out for the people that show me a lot of love too.
For sure. I thought it was dope that you, like, I feel like in Oklahoma the different like cities don't really fuck with each other as far as Oklahoma City and Tulsa and everything like that. So I thought it was dope that you brought a Tulsa artist in and sold that bitch out and had it jump in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't see a lot of the things that a lot of people see because they from here. Like, I don't see like colors. I don't gangbang. You feel me? So I fuck with the real. You feel me? That's the realest one I'm rocking with. So like with the Tulsa and Oklahoma City beef or whatever the lines that they got, I don't know nothing about it because I'm not from here. So I fuck with a lot of people from Tulsa. Like, I want to try to tap in more with Law. You feel me? Like with just other places. Like, I don't beef. I don't have no problem with nobody. So you feel me? Like, a lot of shit, a lot of problems that people might have, I don't, because I don't know the history behind it. So.
Yeah. So as far as just the state goes, how do you feel like the state of like rap and everything like that is?
And
just as somebody, I know you've been doing this for like, I think your first project that I saw was 2016, like, and you've been rapping before that. So just as far as like from then to now, how do you feel like it's grown?
Well, I see a lot more people fucking working with each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot more people working with each other. Because initially, when I first started, before I started, it was other people rapping, but who I knew of that was rapping was 100 Bang Gang and, like I said, Fresh Bam. So, but now it's like it's a hell of a lot of more artists that's rapping that's really got some juice, like, that's really nice. So all we gotta do is just stay consistent with every time we see somebody, whether you fuck with them or not, and that's just me. Whether I fuck with you or not, if I see your shit come across my page or something, I'm gonna share it. I personally just stay in my own lane. I don't go looking for what other people got going on, like, just mind my own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come in my lane and fuck with me, that's when I'm really fucking with you. You feel me? Like, even if you over there, I'm fucking with you, but shit, I'm just so focused on what's going on right here. Me personally.
So I want to talk about, I mean, two people that we've already interviewed that you, it seems like have pretty, I mean, well, shit, Scheme's here, but have pretty close ties to, just Scheme and Barbie. I just wanted to touch on that and like what the relationship is as far as.
Shit, with Scheme, that's little bro, like, you feel me? Like, he on a label, he, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Like, I don't like saying like that's my artist. Cause that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not my artist, bro. That's like my brother. You feel me? Like, he down with KLS. You know what I'm saying? He rocking with the whole campaign. Shit, that's just bro. You feel me? Like, ever since we met, like, shit, we've been tied in. You know what I'm saying? With Barbie, let me not even go with Scheme. Like, I see his potential. You feel me? And I know that. I mean, he's younger. You feel me? So shit, even if I'm not even the one to blow up kaboom big, I know that he has the opportunity to do it as well. You feel me? And outside of being bros, you feel me? Like, shit, I'm gonna do anything that I can to see him reach his goals as well too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with Barbie, like, I fuck with Barbie personally. Like, outside of the music shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for everything that she done. Like, I was her first feature. And I know she done told you that probably in her interview, you feel me? Like, I was her first feature. Like, it was just something about Barbie that made me just click with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, she cool in the motherfucker, like, I fuck with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really sis. Like, literally, like, it's really sis. Like, we can chop it up over anything. Like, nigga, just yesterday, I had got on her ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, you gotta stay consistent, you gotta do this, like, we had those type of conversations, like, outside of me doing this music shit, like, I'm really bro to every, you know what I'm saying, these niggas, like, I'm gonna get a game that I got, you feel me, because it's free, you feel me, all you gotta do is fuck with me, you feel me, you loyal to me, I'm gonna be loyal back to you, you fuck over me, you good over there, you know what I'm saying, so, like, Barbie, we just locked in, like, I like her work ethic, I like her grind. But I also feel like, you know, on the outside looking in, I can tell her stuff that is not, that she can take and won't be considered, you know what I'm saying, coming off wrong or the wrong way from coming from somebody else. Like, because we had those type of relationships where we can tell each other everything and tell each other, you know what I'm saying, what it is 100.
So I want to get into like just your music recently, as far as just like what you dropped 2020 mainly, because I mean obviously you have a bunch of projects out that we could get into, but I want to just keep it more recent. So first off, you got a feature from SoufWessDes, which I feel like was like perfect timing. I don't know how you feel. We'll get into it, but I mean obviously he had big songs before that, but I just feel like pop culture, like mainstream shit, he's blown up since you did that song. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, at the time where everything was going on, like it was a good marketing strategy for sure. I just wish that I could have did things better, you know what I'm saying? Like I should have just went ahead and shot the whole video. I didn't even get the whole video shot yet, so I'm trying to get that shit done. It's just about timing now at this point, and what he got going on, what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? He coming to an agreement with that. But the SoufWessDes feature was definitely big. Like a lot of people, like I didn't know that many people in the city actually fuck with SoufWessDes. I got the feature personally because I fuck with SoufWessDes. I fuck with his music. I think bro kind of cool.
And then so is that something where you met somebody through him, or is that you just reached out to his management or what?
Nah. Shit, really. Any feature that I got, it because of relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people that he know, you feel me? So we end up linking up, and then that's how we made the shit happen that way. You feel me? So it was a cool little situation.
So were y'all in the studio doing that, or you send him the?
Nah, that's one thing I hate really doing. Even for people that pay me for features. I'd rather just knock it out together so that way we can catch the vibe, catch the wave. But I don't really like sending music, especially I don't really like sending music for a feature unless that's just what gotta happen.
So and then I wanted to talk about the project that you dropped this year. I know it's not necessarily like a new project, but you teamed up with Your American Dream for the Top Energy. DJ. Yeah, so just talk about kind of what the thought process was. I know obviously Houston.
To be honest, it was really more him than me. He was just like, man, bro, I was like, man, I need to put some music out because one, I ain't putting no new music out besides like the Draco, but before that, not Palm Trees, King Energy 2 was the last project I put out, and that was in 19.
Yeah.
It was in 19, so I was like, man, I need to put something out. And he was like, yeah, let's just put a chop the screw tape out, because at this point I didn't put no music out because we was in the process of finding a new engineer for mastering. So we found a new engineer for mastering now, so shit sounded stupid dumb, but that was the reason why we really put that out, just to keep the name alive. You know what I'm saying? Just try to put something out, because one, I wasn't doing nothing, but also two, at that moment I was not fucking with music either though. I had went on a little hiatus where I wasn't fucking with the music, like it was dead to me. I was just like, I ain't fucking with it. It's just one of the moments where I was just down and out.
Is it something where you thought you weren't gonna rap again, or you just were
kind of I felt like I was just like, man, bro, I'm gonna put out this last tape. Like, I didn't even put the tape out. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna just put this music out, bro. I'm cool. I'm gonna just figure something else out to do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I wasn't really fucking with it. I don't know. So I guess every artist go through that shit, but then I end up having some deep conversations. You know what I'm saying? And snapped back out of it, got back in the booth and started just recording some stupid shit. And I was like, yeah, bro, I can't quit. Like, and then it's just been recording like crazy shit. Like, I probably got like 60, 80 songs that's unreleased. Like, no bullshit.
Yeah, that's I fuck with that, because I feel like a lot of people, I don't know if we did an interview with JB, we kind of talked about that also, like his recording process. I feel like a lot of people just release everything they record.
Yeah, fuck no, bro. I couldn't if I wanted to. I be having to leak my own music.
Yeah.
Just cause like my engineer, like he'd change the password to the computer on me. I just like listening to good music.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, nah, bro, you can't just be letting people have that. Lock the computer up.
And then so you just put a single out, Diamonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of talk about that.
Diamonds, I just dropped that. That was produced by ADHD. That's one of my producers as well. He hella known around the city. He worked with a lot of people from Project Buddha down to niggas out of town, all kind of people. But he had made the beat. I think we did that shit last year though.
Okay.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the music that's coming out probably that's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 19 music. Like, that ain't no 2020 music. Like, 2020 music crazy. But y'all may not get 2020 music until 2021.
Yeah.
You know, like, a lot of my music be like that though. No bullshit. From like palm trees or all that shit. Like, I'll record the music and then I'll just be sitting on it for months to a year before I even drop it. I'll never just record something and then drop it instantly. Not really.
Okay, so what do you feel like? My bad, I got thrown off. That camera's tweaking, but so what's on the way? I mean, I saw you were in Cali. It looked like you were shooting a video with Tetherman. Is that?
No, actually, I shot a video. I shot 3-4 videos with Traductions.
Okay, yeah, I'm tripping.
I shot videos with Taylor Made in California too, though. But I was actually working on not half of my tape. I was the one on that working on the tape. Playoff Mentality is coming 2020, 2021.
Okay.
2021 is gonna probably come first quarter for sure. But shit, I was out there with Scheme, the whole team. We went out there and worked on the project. We worked on Playoff Mentality. Man, we recorded like 30 songs, 30 songs.
Okay, so let's talk about that tape. 'Cause, I mean, I know you said probably don't have a release date set yet, first quarter, but what's kind of the vibe, or you got any features you want to talk about, anything like that?
Everything in-house. Everything in-house. Barbie, Scheme. But see, I can't really tell you either though, because I don't know what songs going on.
I'm gonna make it, yeah.
Record another 20. You feel me? So the songs that we got now, stupid hard, but that don't mean they gonna make the tape. But like, I done worked with artists, Ghost, Barbie, Young Star, PB, Dreads, Fast Cash, Addy Cuz. I done worked with so many people just over the time. Like, just all this music collectively is in a folder. Like, all right, this the 19 music that ain't been released. That's still hard. That's still going with all of the music now. This the 2020 music. All right, this the music from the project. Like, I got 3 different folders that I could pick from, but we kind of want to just stay in that for the tape project. So we got like 20 records already. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we gonna record some more, like shit.
I mean, just try to narrow it down eventually, pick the best 12, 15, whatever. 12
probably. Well, 12 songs, 2 skits, probably like 15 tracks.
Okay. And then, so do you know any of those videos you said you were shooting? Do you know any of the dates on that?
I don't know nothing.
Is that all gonna be for the new project?
Shit, that's the other thing. I don't even know if the shit even make the project. It may come out as a single.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know nothing really, bro. I do, but I don't, because like, honestly too, like, we ain't even messed with none of the stuff that we already done. Like, we still trying to get some other stuff in order first. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit costs money.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other thing that people don't realize is that, bro, just on that trip alone, bro, we probably spend 15 bands. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Between
the
place to
trip,
stay out there and studio
place
time.
To stay, studio time, the weed. You gotta add weed into, you know, that's for sure.
So do you have anything else that you want to plug? Anything else you need people to be on the lookout for?
Man, just stay watching what's going on from the artists that surround me. Especially the artists around me. Like, for me, it's not about me. I like to put everybody else on, you know? If we all look good, we're gonna look better when we move together.
Yeah.
if I'm only the one looking good, somebody around me hungry and they plotting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at shit.
For sure.
Not everybody gonna look at it like how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, new music on the way, new clothes on the way. But I got other artists, Barbie on the way, new music, new clothes, Scheme on the way, new music, new merch. There's an artist that just dropped a video today, Scabo Zoe. Hard, you feel me? Tap in with him too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just dropped a video today, Zoe Gang. It's called Intro. That shit hard. Fast Cash, you know what I'm saying, on the way. And everybody that I know that's working, I'm supporting. You feel me? If you ain't working and you crying all the time, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I can't help that. Bro, just work. You know what I'm saying? Pin your ears back. Put your grind on. You feel me? Head up, chest out. You'll be all right. You feel me?
Shit,
we all take L's. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. It's just a matter. It's just what you gonna do. How you gonna bounce back from the L you gonna take? Cause it's gonna happen.
Sure. That's all I got, bro. I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Man, for sure.
You know, one of the people in Oklahoma City that I feel like is doing shit that the way that I feel like it should be done, showing love to people and you know what I'm saying, just like, I mean, you touched on it a lot, but I fuck with that a lot. So,
man, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you fucking with me. I appreciate you watching what I'm doing. You feel me? I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the support. Like, I appreciate all that shit, bro, because all that, for me, none of that shit goes unnoticed. Sure. Like, I pay attention to all that shit. Like, it may be a time where shit, you may try to book me for somewhere, or somebody may try to book me or try to do something with me, but shit, I may just give it to you for nothing. And they want to give me 1,000, 1,500, whatever it is, you feel me? I may give it to you for nothing just because of the love and support, you feel me? Like, relationships to me is bigger and better than any type of money that you can put in my face and on the table.
For sure, man. Yeah, I appreciate you sitting down. Like you said, tapped in now. So, I think we left a lot on the table. I think there's a lot more we could talk about. So,
for sure,
probably need to do another one soon.
Yeah.
But
nah, for sure, you gonna when you see all the stuff that's gonna roll out, you gonna be like, yeah, we gotta get back now. Why you ain't tell me all this stuff? Like, I just don't want to hatch my eggs before. You know what I'm saying? I just want to sit on them right now.
Don't give the game plan away.
Yeah, warm them up. Cause I'm telling you, we finna roll out. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Man, it's Big SoufWess. I'm checking in, man. I'm giving you the okay. You heard me.